just gonna end up starting here now, aren't we? Let's recap some of the new things we've seen here of late. A world free from death. Return to your beginning and Slayer once and for all. To leave with her is at the end of everything. There's plenty of... Always were a bit of a contrarian. I wonder what that means. But this was what I was striving for last time. Leave with her. Find the stranger. We might come back to that. We might come back to that here. It's either that or the damsel. Where we, because the damsel gives us a bit of poetic irony. Oh, she said she wasn't armed. Oh, she sure is armed. I wonder how we get this. Get her to break her own chains. What path was that when we let her run off after us? And I wonder if this is related to that. See, the other path we can take here to complete this is to leave with her. Apotheosis is still a very powerful route. Enjoyed it greatly. There's still one over here, too. I wonder if that stems from the adversary. This is a very interesting path here. I remember that being oddly wholesome. The mask comes off. And there's nothing there. Oh, we actually get a view of the wild here. But there's still more to see here. Where we bring her here in fused form. I think there's a way to go to the wild and sort of not stay fused forever. Because obviously there's an actual view here. Share a thorny prison. There's a little bit of variance we can still do here. The cage, we still have a ton to see here, so we'll be seeing the cage again. Feels like there's two unique possibilities here. Raining and scorched. We burned here, but there's a whole other burning, drown. There's a whole other variation of this. That's still really wholesome. Seated eyes. we will see her one more time. No questions there. Whoa. I kind of want to... Yeah, I kind of want to just bank that outcome here. As much as I've been trying to explore, like, the chapter 3s, there's still a lot to see over here, too. I'm getting punched in the face. Oh, there's a ton to see here. We somehow got the best outcome here. Really terrifying, huh? Which, that took us to the Fury. Alright. This is our big review episode, where we just check in and see how we're doing here. We're not resetting the gallery. There's still a ton to see here before. We haven't actually claimed the nightmare. Get shoved in a bottomless pit. Oh, hell yeah. Such nightmare loose. This kind of seems like the two variations here. We still have three chapter 3s to find. 3 new chapter 3s to find. And that technically 4? Wow. And then we have to go circle back and start trying to capture a lot of these princesses. Why am I talking about this like Pokemon or something? I guess this is the consequence of wanting to 100% to see all of this. See all of the possibilities. I want to know. I want to know. It's like I'm trying to fill out my own silver keys. Long quiet will be truly complete when we've seen all sides of her in the end. Now, I promised previously that we were going to do something very different from our normal route here. We're going to take a route and just completely not go to the cabin whatsoever. So realistically, it doesn't particularly matter what we do chapter 1 and where we end up. We just go to a chapter 2 and then don't go to the cabin. That's the key to seeing how things progress here. So we'll see what happens. We've seen it once, but we haven't actually followed through with it. So we will do that now. Crack. Bit of recollection here. That we charged the princess, attacked, and we had the option of die or finish the job. So, we can mutual kill her, though.
Do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
This might put us on the adversary path.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ooh, the razor.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Goodbye.
And away we go. Good call. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Why they continue down the path? Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Why they continue down the path?
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around again and leave again.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Dies big style.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy. What's going on? Where are we?
I wonder if you...
That son of a bitch flipped over the table, didn't he?
I wonder... Oh, are they gone? What around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There's a distant rumbling, a sound, or many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Feelers probe across the fabric of your reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Glass surface of your soul. The mirror is your soul. And the mirror also represents the pocket dimension of the cabin in the woods. When it cracks at the end, and the echo, the narrator, is looking in through the mirror. And you see the narrator through the mirror. And when the mirror finally breaks, you are unleashed and ready to face the shifting mound. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Embrace the thoughts constricting you. Urgency. You have a story you need to finish. It is the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. Wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. We're back.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay, shush. In this case, we backstab the skeptical princess.
Though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder,
she's fine.
She barely so much as flinches, turning around to stare at you incredulously.
I can't believe you just done that.
Are you serious? I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one.
Oh, sick.
But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
Oh, sick. It's a fucking JoJo-ass taunt right there. Hell yeah. Base princess. I give up.
As the blade falls from your trembling hands, the princess rears back, readying a bone-shattering haymaker. You fall to your knees, barely able to process the ringing in your ears before she hits you again.
Tower, let's go.
Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel
Step on me harder.
with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you. If we're lucky, the wound you manage to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she gets out.
Oh, too weak to even try fighting back. How disappointing.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess.
Tower or adversary?
It can't just end like this. I'm sorry, but it's over.
I mean, we did give up, hero, so...
Everything goes dark, and you die.
We had this coming. Tower. Yep, that makes sense.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
See ya.
Right, we should just leave. There's nothing we can do to stop her, so we might as well enjoy what little time we have left. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No, we're out.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
World's most annoyed DM narrator. Turn around again. Leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait,
Oh, Jesus, my mouse is getting wonky. Things getting fuzzy.
What's going on? Where are we? We're dead, obviously.
Getting sucked into the long quiet without going through the mirror. The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. It is quiet. You have been here before. Memory returns. The distant rumbling is sound of many sounds. Undulation's pulse louder as something other comes close. That which dwells in this empty space then tracks across the edges of your mind again. She is furious. Betrayal. Every door you close on me is a door you close on yourself. You are to linger here, entwined with a creature you taught to hate you forever. Eternity never ends. Cold spite. Our infinites shrink into something less. I hate you, 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 I ooh! Anger achievement. Why have you come back?
You're on a path in the woods.
Shush.
On the ground beneath you.
Oh,
She stares down at your ravaged form.
this is unfortunate.
Eyes shining in the darkness. Dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It
Quite
can't just
unfortunate.
end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
Gone beast mode on Earth.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, the witch? That's right.
You're on a path in the woods.
I forgot.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Nah, actually, you know what? I'm not up for this. I'm out. Thanks,
Seriously?
opportunist.
You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I'm gonna piss off my friend with thousands of hands.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this
What a
path
coinkydink.
also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Oh no, tell me, did you grow up around someone who said coinkydink? Is it the whitest thing you've ever heard? The most
Really
suburban
keen on
white
wasting
thing
everyone's
you've ever
time,
heard?
aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies.
Like awkward,
Dies. Forever.
like awkward suburban sweater vest dad.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path.
That sort of deal. You know what happens when I
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting
Dang it, narrator, your Wi-Fi is going out again.
What's going on? Where are we? I like it. Seems like it's got great acoustics.
For real, though. The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. It is quiet. You have been here before. Memory returns. The distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Yes, but please, I do not hate you. I'm sorry I said I hate you. You do not have to hate you. We can still leave this place together. An offering. We can be friends. Ecstasy. You are elated. You have never felt more elated than you feel now. Everything is good. You cannot remember what it is like to feel anything other than euphoric joy. A reminder. We can be worse than enemies. Agony. You are torn into a million pieces and you feel pain in each of them. You never felt more miserable than you feel now. You do not remember what it is like to feel anything other than anguish. Mercy. You are elated again. You never felt more elated than you feel right now. In contrast to the agony you've suffered, this elation is better than all the other elation you have experienced. Round eyes looking up at you. I need vessels so that I can be finished. I cannot find them on my own, for they are me. You are the only one who can do this. You are our only salvation. Oh, did we get a denial, anger, bar?
In the woods.
Oh, I think I see how this goes.
Is a cabin.
Let me check the
And in the
achievement
basement of
list.
that cabin is a princess.
Narrator, please shush. I need to check my achievement list here. Check my achievements. Yeah, the first time I got this. I unlocked the denial achievement when it reset me. So we've now gotten anger. We've now got bargaining. This is grief because we are like killing the shifting mound's chances of survival by walking away from these scenarios. We're still on chapter 1. Skadoosh.
You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Oh, we might be going to the tower again.
Holy shit, that hurt!
Right?
She's unarmed. The shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess
Oh no,
on
might
somewhat
be.
equal
We've
footing.
definitely been here before, but
Your blade slashes
Oh,
through
this
the
is
air
adversary.
again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
oh, we can't give up. Oh, so it still kind of tracks the paths that we. It still kind of tracks the path, the chapter 2s that we've gone through here. Flee, lock her in the basement.
Are you serious? It's a good idea. We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are. Let's regroup upstairs. If we're lucky, maybe she'll just bleed out.
Oh, she's still chained. This is why the CG says break her own chain. Oh shit! All
You
right.
make a mad dash to the basement stairs, the princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch up.
Do you really think you can just walk out of here?
She steps towards
Oh.
you, ignoring her chains. They
Oh.
creak and strain as she pulls against them until finally they break. The links clatter to the floor, useless. She's free. Hurry. You push your broken body as she closes in and just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you.
Oh, we're dead.
You close the basement
Oh.
door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world.
All right. So now we've seen where
Keeper for a while might make things a little easier.
this gets
Settling
us.
against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door I'll hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Interesting shift back to here.
Terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forget it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
These aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep, and I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
Oh, chat, we're so screwed.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Oh, we're so dead, chat.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
We've got that,
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, yeah, we're in a nightmare now.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'm still thinking
You're here
about
to see
how...
her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
closing a door on a route, like we have been doing.
This is good. I was worried you might fall for his shit again, but this is good. Whatever answers there are to be found, they aren't here, and they definitely aren't there.
Closing a door on a route definitely blocks it out in the same way as if we brought a vessel to the shifting bound.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Gonna go walk in the opposite direction
There
now.
won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever. Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Oh, looky here. We're back.
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
See ya.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
So we're now going to get depression. Well, that ship's already sailed, but...
Something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting...
so fuzzy. Oh no.
What's going on? Where are we?
Back again.
It's finally happened, hasn't it? We finally cracked.
Oh boy, have we. What around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. It is quiet. You have been here before. Memory returns. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Dejection, feel its limp against your soul. Why? Long silence, a hollow heart. I don't want to see you. Ooh! Yep, depression. You don't know what you're doing.
You're on a path in
crap.
the woods.
All right.
Princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I need to show this off again at some point in this playthrough, but if you walk in here without the knife and you say, "Hey, I think I'm here to slay you," she says, "You must have the wrong address." So this has gone badly.
She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you.
He lied.
I'm not so sure. Don't waver now.
She just completely no-sold a stab to the shoulder.
As you ready your legs
yep,
to
here we
deliver
go.
a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
So we're brawling
Forget
again.
about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Oh, no
Your
choice here.
seizing with pain,
Kill.
You know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees.
You know it's serious when even Hero says
We
kill.
can still turn this around.
Oh, okay, give up.
As what's left of your blood pools around you on the cobblestone floor, the blade falls from your trembling hands and clatters uselessly against the ground. I suppose you simply lacked the will to finish the job. The princess, wounded but still alive, nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room.
Ooh.
Her shining eyes watch you from the darkness, unblinking and
Very
curious as you bleed out. We can only hope the wounds you managed to
Very
inflict will
beast-like.
be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd
Ready to
finally
switch.
found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
I'm a dum-dum, so I don't remember the tells
This
of
is the end,
which goes where.
isn't it? Before you can answer, everything goes dark, and you die.
I suppose that is our answer here. Beast, yep. So I'm wondering if we do like a few
You're on a
rounds
path
of
in the woods, and at the end of that path
rejecting
is
a
a cabin.
rejecting a vessel.
And in the basement of that cabin
And then we
is a
do
princess.
the remainder of the rounds sending her a vessel. Well, does that get us unique dialogue? And does that get us unique ending, or we're like, we give her 2 vessels and we still trigger the final ending? Or do we still somehow are able to give her 5 vessels despite giving up on 2 routes?
You're here to
This is
slay
only
her.
posing more
If you
questions
don't,
for me.
It will be the end of the world.
See ya.
Yes, we're safer taking flight. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
An unexpected plus side to my random chapter 1ing is we're getting commentary from a whole bunch of different voices here.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine.
Yes, I know where I'm going.
I suppose
Totally.
you quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
See ya.
Really keen on wasting
Wouldn't wanna
everyone's
be
time,
ya.
aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Here we go.
What's going on? Where are we? A dark place. Thoughts like us shouldn't be here.
All around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. It is quiet. You have been here before. Memory returns. The distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Feelers hold you in a gentle caress. Resignation. I cannot stop you, but our spool is nearly taut. A warning. If you come here again, we will be here forever. Acceptance. This is it. Maybe we can still do a full route
You're
here.
on a path in the
It's just
woods,
if we give up on one
and
again,
at the end of
we're
that path
done.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Alright, what's our final one? Oh, we're dead.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over?
Is it really over?
Over.
Really over? Ooh, this is all locked out, so she can still... They
Yes,
fight back.
exactly.
It's over. Let's leave.
It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You
We
did
have seen
kill
this
someone.
before. This gives us
Greater
the good
or not, something
ending.
would be very wrong with you if you didn't
Yay.
feel at least a little bad.
Yay.
It was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
So I feel like you don't have as much control over this place as you think you
What
do. As you
happened?
As you like try to make us think that you do.
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now
Or perhaps.
far away from. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
It's kind of been getting better ending for saving the
This
world.
isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just going to stay here forever, right?
Oh no, you got ideas how to get us the heck out of
I
here?
do, but you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
You could at least give me some furnishings to the
Do you
cabin.
not?
If this is our
There's more for us to do,
eternal
and
happiness.
the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Anything to get us out of this hell.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Well, that's mean. Yeah, it makes sense for me to get Spectre here.
You're on a path.
But we're not going to see her.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Because this is it.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
See ya.
Oh, do you think there's something else out there? All right. Let's see what we can find. It's bound to be more interesting than doing the same thing over again. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
You bet I am.
Do you even know where you're going?
We're going to be stuck in the void forever. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I am not going to the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all. Oh, how quaint. He really wants us to go in there, doesn't he?
Interesting. See ya.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Oh, we're so screwed.
What's going on? Where are we? I don't know. But it feels like home.
It's gonna be home. World around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. It is quiet. You have been here before. Memory returns. It's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Oblivion. Many feelers pull your shape into something formless. You have made a decision. It is the wrong one. I love you. You are bliss. Joy and understanding everywhere at once. Your soul threatens to fade away. I love you. You are agony, a numbing arm, a parched throat, an open wound. Your soul forced back into existence. I love you. You are bliss, joy and understanding everywhere at once. Your soul threatens to fade away. I love you. You are agony, a numbing arm, a parched throat, an open wound. Your soul forced back into existence. I love you. You are bliss, joy and understanding everywhere at once. Your soul threatens to fade away. I love you. You are agony, a numbing arm, a parched throat, an open wound. Your soul forced back into existence. I love you. Ooh. Exist? You are bliss, joy and understanding everywhere at once. Your soul threatens to fade away. I love you. You are agony, a numbing arm, a parched throat, An open wound. Your soul forced back into existence. I love you. Just as you once were nothing, so have you become nothing once again. In the end, it feels like a good ending. Have we become one once again? Or have we just become two intertwined beings, forever separated but never truly apart? Lesser than the sum of our parts. Shifting mound. Laundry bear. Stock footage. My favorite zipper guy. And little creatures. Love little creatures. Small monster. Our song, The Princess. Here's a track. Here's our special playlist for this playthrough. It's 2 songs. Because we failed to do anything. So it is. And so it shall be. Rightfully, the princess looks sad. Which, fair. Breaker of chains. Hey, that's that gallery sorted. Oh, we got this too. Both of you to an incomplete existence. Yeah, we really are, in this case, lesser than the sum of our parts. Forever intertwined, but never truly connected. The crow. In the mirror. Shattered. You are nothing at all. The smudged mirror is now perfectly clear. And it shatters, unable to contain us any longer. That's my thought on the matter. The stranger is still a real wild path here. Okay, so we're back to a new cycle of our own here. And I think we might skip ahead a little bit. Because we've seen this path before.
If
The princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Yeah,
Playing a
been here
dangerous
before.
game by coming here unarmed.
Hey, I think we're to slay you.
You must have the wrong address.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Can we still get the damsel
Walk
path?
down the stairs and lock
Here.
eyes
Oh,
with
no.
the
I may
princess.
have given away the game here.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Yeah, we are bouncing all over the place here from...
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Ha ha ha, don't worry, I was joking.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Alright, here we go.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
My dad, what the hell am I doing
assure
here?
you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time.
Hello,
did he?
Smitten.
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Good old Smitty, so sneaky.
Beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
All of them. Oh, quaint.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Funny thing about that. Right?
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Alright, let's go.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Ha ha ha, funny story,
I
Mark.
already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Go off,
I
King.
think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do,
Also true, but
but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
alright, let's go.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Yeah, we're going.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk
We're gonna
down
save
the
her.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Your potent spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before. That's right, villain, and you killed us.
Oop.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Rescue the princess.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Watch me, narrator.
Her hand could just slip out of the chains. Why hasn't she done it already?
Because you haven't asked.
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
Oh.
I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
Looking at you, Mr.
I'd
Narrator.
rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward
Oh,
and
shit.
free our beloved from her bindings.
Oh shit. Go off, King.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and
You heard
if
him.
you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Aha.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
We've been here before.
I'm fine, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess
Aw.
jumps up
Oh.
and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Right.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
And look at that smile. Look at that expression. We couldn't hurt that.
What do we do now?
Just in case. Well, how are we getting the quick save then? I don't want to be in there. Look at all these pages of saves. Look at all of them. We leave, and then we have our whole life to figure out what we want to do next.
That sounds perfect.
Oh, triumphant music.
Princess takes
Look at
your
her go.
hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has
Been made. And this is happening. You don't have to mope about
I
it.
will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Mope and see, the narrator.
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Groucho Marx
And
over here.
What happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Go get him smitten.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Truly.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Well, why not? It's funny.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Right, hero? Do you think you can open it?
Well, I don't know. Do you think I can?
Of course she can. You believe in her, right? Nobody is leaving this basement.
He's at the end of this rope. I think you've got this.
Okay, let me try.
The princess tries the handle, and the lock clicks, and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you she could do it.
That's the power of love, baby. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Oh, hey, there's the blade.
That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Take the blade, slay the... Ooh, we could do the ultimate betrayal here. You're not doing
You're
that.
enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
There's an interesting collection of options here. Just ignore them.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Your love will set you free.
Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
You did it, Smitten.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh no.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh. We've done a good thing, right? She don't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Narrator is gone.
It is. Does that mean the world ended? A villain vanquished.
I don't know where she went. I don't even know how we'd even go about looking for her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I can't believe she was taken away from us. The nerve.
I think I'm supposed to look at that mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
This is interesting.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Ignore him. And they're gone. Approach the mirror. Gaze. Silence as they reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Gazing into the mirror almost refracts you into your non-corporeal form. You're at the cabin. And even in this non-corporeal form, there's still, like, the basis of the cabin. And the princess and the shifting mound is there.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Get her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Shifting Mound can't talk without a vessel in hand.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
When it's just the Shifting Mound in their base form, they can only talk to us on, like, the same soul-to-soul level. You would send me to slay the princess? Or you would trap me here?
I have only just now.
It's been a while since
served
we've actually had a
consciousness.
conversation with the
I
first
could not have trapped you
mound.
here, and I too yearn to be free.
We'll just refresh ourselves with some handy little conversations here. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Were you always the princess, or are you just making of her part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
And why are you squishing her cheeks like that? Gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Gentle heart.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
That's disconcerting. You have molded her to love you. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I am the empty city. What does that mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
You're the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Narrator's only an
Space
hour
within
ahead.
is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Anything about the worlds beyond this
I know
place?
only that they are.
God damn it, I need to stop. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How many more pieces?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
What if I don't let you do this to me? Okay. I think we're going to make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die.